Alright my friends, and now we're back with episode 6 of our legendary Sisters of Twilight campaign here on the Vortex. And to kick things off, we actually went to one of our allies, King Hotep here, and we gave him a military order to go take out Clan Rictus and the last of their filthy Skaven nests. So at the end of the last episode, we are marshalling the Beastbinder to go and try and retake the Vale here in Avalorn because a filthy Tzeentch invasion has taken it over. So we got to deal with that, and up north we have the Sisters of Twilight preparing to do battle and squash some very high quality armies, mind you, but with our tech, I mean, even our basic archers here are actually pretty good. I mean, look at that, 49 strength here, and what do they have, like 37, so they're hitting harder than Shades. Granted, they lack AP, but Druchii do have a lot of light armor aside from the Blackguard, which we will be focusing down with the Hawk Riders and some of our other missile assets. So I think that's it here. We've recruited, and we need to take these armies out one at a time. We can't let them gather. So we will go here and attack this force. Looks good. Lightning Strike will apply a penalty. But, you know, it's actually going to be a hard fight. So we'll see you guys in the battle in just a second as the Great War against the Druchii in the north begins. Alright, so here we are. I suppose we could have laid an ambush for them, but, you know, there's no time to waste. So we're going to actually set up a proper little formation here because they might get to our front lines, and I want to make sure that, you know, our cheaper units take the beating on the approach here. So the Way Watchers will obviously be very efficient against the Black Guard because they're unshielded and they are very, very heavily armored themselves. And we can get you guys kind of chilling back here. I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Good, so that can be our archer line. Our Hawk Riders, as you guys know, the drill by now, will go up and start pounding the enemy army on the approach. And we'll start deployment so that annoying screen gets out of the way there. Characters in the back, I'm just going to be trying to snipe any enemy lords and whatnot, so 3 and then 4. And you're going to be summoning eagles to try and halt their advance, and then we have the enigmas over there ready to hold the line as well. So we'll lock it for now. Go ahead and start the battle, and we can get the Hawk Riders to start blasting. In the words of Danny DeVito, I started blasting, although I probably shouldn't do it on the non-elite troops here. So we want to hit the Black Guard and, you know, the real breadwinners of this whole thing. But you know what? We'll just give everything a little bit of love here. Looks good so far. Yeah, we definitely did some solid damage. We'll pull back at this point, go on the wings of the formation and start causing some problems if we can. And the archer lines can move up ever so slightly. Enigmas can intercept any fast units that come in. And you guys move up as well. And the Sisters of Twilight should come and probably be in spray fire mode. And you can see how just running over the army, we can actually troll the... yeah, summoning some Deepwood Scouts here might not be bad. Yeah, the bolt throwers are shooting at us, but honestly they're not doing a whole lot. Let's summon some Deepwood Scouts over here. Deepwood Scouts can come in and... Oh, did it summon Way Watchers now? Oh shit, okay, that's serious. That's some serious biz right there. Alright, so the Sisters are coming in. They're going to be able to lend some support, so they'll summon their Eagle for now. We'll pull back this army. We'll actually fly over the Dark Elf army, because that will make the AI kind of panic a little bit and think it's getting attacked. And anything that comes into range here is just going to be absolutely nuked. Alright, so let's get you, move you into melee. You can get ready to drop some breath attacks onto these guys. And it seems like our flyover effect is working pretty well as their archers and many of their other units are scattering to the winds. Let's summon another one here, and can actually have you attack and try and help out that position. So far, so good. We're flying over, we're getting pretty good damage, not taking too much damage in the process. And yeah, you can see our archers are just hammering pretty much anything that gets past our first layer of defense here, which is awesome. Send in the Great Eagle, we don't really care what they're fighting, honestly. And we could send the Hawk Riders to cause some disruption, but we're really just flying over all their missiles to just make them stressed out and make them question their very existence. Characters here, Arrow of Kernus on you, Arrow of Kernus on you. We do have Pravenoth Rema, again, if we want to use that. It'd be interesting to see how little losses I can take here in this battle. I mean, if I'm really, really being careful about it. Alright, so now we can just start really slam jam, space jamming these guys. Alright, so let's go you, and then we can go you. It looks like I'm taking a lot of fire, so I need to keep moving. If I sit still for too long, it gets, you know, a little bit ugly here. Shades with dual weapons, let's go crump them here. You can send some Hawk Riders to go crump over there as well. And the Enigmas, of course, do have a regrowth for us, and the Eagle we can send back into combat. These poor Deepwood Scouts are only summon units, so not going to be too problematic. And now we can start moving forward our main force. And the big dragon can honestly go in and just take out this Lord. I think that'd be fine. Put you guys in 6. Have you go after those Shades. They do have dual weapons, so they're not slouches. And the Lord should get gooned pretty good here by the Sisters of Twilight. Summon another Beastie. Looks like we have some dudes coming in. Some Blackheart Corsairs, so nothing that we can't peel over some reinforcements and help. Flush to stone. Save them. Looks good to me. Alright, so we got an archer line here that's kind of giving us some grief. So let's go ahead and dive in there. Looks like they're taking some substantial damage. Our Hawk Riders, again, are very, very strong. So Stalk and Unspottable. Let's give it to those guys. The Enigmas were able to force them back, and the archers can just keep moving up as we press this army into the trash can where it belongs. We can peel over here. Looks like all those range units have been taken out, and yeah, let's go ahead and pop them here. Do we have any other ones that can do it? No, it looks like we do. Very good. So archers are moving up. We have another breath attack, I think, in a couple seconds, but the volleys of Kurnus, oh my god, that is so foul. All right, guys, we'll clean up, and we'll see you after the battle. Decisive victory indeed. It looks like we lost 4 units in total against that, like, you know, pretty decent Druchii army, right? Like, it's, man, the power of the Hawk Riders, man. I know I'm saying that every episode. Even these little, like, Glade Guard who we've had, we probably don't even need the Way Watchers, honestly. I mean, I guess having some AP will be helpful, but the amount of damage those volleys of Kurnus do is insane. 2,000 gold, hell to the yes. We will take that. That will fund our great war efforts. And we have such good campaign movement here, too. Forge of Daith is lit. Let's go ahead and pay our respects and leave, which is fine because we don't want to degrade any of our items. And now we can get the Nature's Quiver. So this pretty much upgrades all our archers with ammunition and range. And we can just go auto on this army and then pull back. And just, you know, keep farming them. That's what it's all about. Looks good. Auto resolve. No problem. The dragon feasts. And 705 gold. I'll take it. Very good. So we can probably level up our characters here. And get the Swift and Sturdy. That's for Wild Riders, Great Stag Knights, Hawk Rider units as well. Which is pretty good. Because we want our Hawk Riders to be nice and saucy. I mean, look at their stats. Charge bonus of 72. Missile strength is 95. Holy shit. Those guys are not messing about. Alright. What do we want? Sisters of Twilight? Wonders of the Forest? Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just trying to get the Stand Your Ground next, perhaps. Although I don't know, honestly know if that's that useful. We have all our spells. We have pretty much everything we want, so we'll just get Cleanse Corruption. And you can level up here. Violent Delights. Honestly, getting the weapon strength percentage is always a pretty good idea. And for you, you have most of the goodies. We'll make you a specialist. And I'm really tempted to just go take the city now. I mean, it's just a crappy spear city. That is their capital, after all. If we were to raise it to the ground, that would be pretty game blouses for them. The recruitment is going well. We have 17,000 gold, so we can afford. It's so funny, like, we went from just, like, abject poverty in the last episode. Oh, man, look at the garrison, though. The garrison's actually pretty annoying, but nothing we can't, like, cheese. So we can even go into, like, an ambush dance here. What is our ambush success here? Probably not great. You know what? Let's try an ambush. Screw it. Let's see if we can catch them. They might move their agent up here to, you know, check things out, but we haven't tried an ambush, and I know I'm supposed to be good at it, considering I'm an elf here. And let's go ahead and get ready to pass the turn. All right, so next turn, our conquest to stop chaos begins. We have some Way Watchers in that army. Hopefully we can catch the Druchii up in the north and beat them down enough that they'll give us a peace treaty. All right, ambush, very good. Lightning Strike, Auto Resolve. Took a little bit more damage than I'd like, but we will take the replenishment there. So now the city should fall to us pretty soon here. Yeah. You have the Master Ambusher with Wood Elf, so you're obviously a little bit more crazy in that respect. Yeah, we got some nice ranks gained too on our characters here. She's been doing some work. Now, is there any hero characters I should have recruited here? No, it looks like we're at our cap. We could get a Spell Singer, actually. I mean, we already have 2 casters here. Doesn't hurt, though, to get them going and leveling up. Ariel's Chosen is always nice. But I'm already, like, pretty in the pits economically. So I think we'll just recruit, like, you know, Firebark Elders, a couple other units, so we can fight the Chaos Invasion on the other side. Winterheart Guard are okay. They're not... The upkeep is cheap. Like, I think this 16 stack can handle most any Chaos armies I encounter over there with the Hawk Riders. Alright, so you... Yeah, looks like the Skaven are chilling here. I think our ally is mobilizing... Can't quite tell. It looks like there's an annoying Skaven force here, which I'm really tempted to go deal with. Oh, man. The ancient city of Quintax, losing that again would be a little bit obnoxious. Their strength rank is 1. Oh my god, they're still so sauced. Although if we raise the capital city, we are a little bit beat up. Let's level up our characters first and foremost. Violent Delights. Sounds a little chaos-like to me. Sounds a little heretical. Specialist. And you, my lady here, can cleanse some corruption Do we just go take the city right now and raise it to the ground? Honestly, that would feel super good. We just have to be careful in the siege battle that we don't lose anything stupid. So we'll consider that. This Skaven army is coming to the ancient city. The ancient city does have the Hawk Rider garrison, which might be able to cheese us out, especially if I recruit a lord there. But the lord is gonna really tank our economy, like super hard. Yeah, I don't want to sit around here too long. We have that Chaos 20 stack there that's raiding the Vale. I'd like to deal with that. If I underway here, I can get there and make sure the rats don't get the city. I could just go stamp out Clan Rictus before I really get too wild. I mean, Storm Vermin could be a problem for this force. That is for sure. What agents do I have? I want to make sure I don't have any agents. Assassin dude, yeah, he's right here. We can go and assault the units. Here he comes. Maybe this will butter up the army a little bit. I mean, it's pretty crap, this army. He failed. Okay, no problem. I could recruit a full stack tier 2. Just get like even more Hawk Riders to fight that Chaos army. I think that's okay. Because then we have a little bit more wiggle room. Nagaron should yield some pretty solid fruit. So let's go hit that. We're a little bit damaged, like I said. Yeah, it's just, what is it? Just the garrison? That's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the lightning strike, and we'll see you guys on the battlefield in just a moment. Alright, here we are. Yeah, this is always a pretty good position here, because the... we've got to watch out for the freaking Dark Conduit, too. God, the Dark Conduit's so annoying. Get you guys here, you guys in the secondary row. Can just be control locked. I think only one tower should be able to hit them from there. Then our flying goon squad can start here, so the AI deploys here, and then we'll fly over and start, causing flank pressure elsewhere. These guys can all fly. Waystalker Man can just chill with the Archer Corps, because he gives them buffs, and the Enigmas can hang here. Start deployment, start battle. Alright, looks good. So let's advance up with our archers and start just pounding them where we can. We'll get our flying squad and move over to the opposite side of the towers and just start getting free picks around the battlefield wherever we can. But nonetheless, our archers should be able to really inflict some heavy damage on these walls. Cool, we're going. Hawk Riders are flying. The arrows of Kurnus will certainly hurt quite bad. The volleys of Kurnus. We could even just like hide our whole army, which is really funny, and really just abuse the siege if we wanted to. But I think this will be faster. I'm not here to drag you guys through 45 minutes of wasting their ammo. All right, let's go. So what do we have here? We got some Cold One Dread Knights, which are probably a pretty decent target for a couple of our volleys. See what kind of damage that does against them. I don't really recall. Okay, that's pretty good. Keep flying over. Our archers now should be in range and should start hammering their position here on the walls. Yeah, looks good, just like so. Enigmas can... Nah, we don't need to beat on the gatehouse, really. Alright, so let's go ahead and start shooting these Golden Riders down. And the sisters can go ahead and go into spray fire mode here. We can summon in the Eagle if we're so inclined. Yeah, and those Golden Riders should get punished pretty good. And it seems like we're getting good damage here. A little bit of crossfire from that tower is annoying. But for the most part, we are gooning many of the units up here on the walls, which is aces. And now we have a couple options as well. So let's see if we can get you guys here, get you guys here, and get you guys shooting down the pipe as well. And you'll see those side shots are really effective. All right, so let's go back here and just clean up the... Oh, no, that's a wrong attack order. You guys can chill there, and let's get all of you guys flying back here. So first and foremost, we'll summon the Eagle. The Eagle will fly in and do its thing. I don't know where that breath attack was going. It looks like it was going at the sisters here. So we'll attack this Black Dragon. Gotta watch out for that conduit ability. That could be pretty annoying. So let's actually pull back and just play it a little bit safer. I think this should be more than enough here to take out the Black Dragon. And we can also summon here another Eagle, which is fine. And how is our little archer squad doing? We probably need to advance up. We can send the Zotes to beat on the gatehouse now. Looks good. So our Air Force Goon squad is taking out the Black Dragon. Very easy. And from here, we should be able to finish off the artillery pieces and everything. It looks like he's down for the count, which is good. And we can prepare to come goon out the Lord, which will be just fine. So let's go to single target mode, shoot here. Archers in the walls can start shooting at the shades. So let's just unleash an unholy salvo. A couple of you guys shooting there as well. And we can send our caster to go get an Amber Spear down the wall. That should do some big damage. Hawk Riders have pretty much finished off everything here in the backfield, so we'll just sit here and keep doing it. You can shoot here. And you can shoot here as well. Not shoot, but you can move in. Yeah, Wood Elf's definitely pretty gross in siege battles. Amber Spear down the pipe could help, but honestly, let's just spam spells. We have... Oh, no, yeah, that was a little bit of a misclick there. Should be fine, though. Let's drop an Amber Spear down the pipe, see what kind of damage it does to these guys, and the gatehouse should be falling soon. Go, go, Amber Spear! Didn't do that much. Can we not summon these guys inside the... Huh, we can't summon the archers inside the... So we'll summon them out here, and then we'll have them climb the walls, which will be fine. And then they can start dropping some shots. Okay, the Hawk Riders are doing the business. Let's go ahead and just pound these guys as they advance. Looks good, looks good. Oh my god, that's so OP. Jesus. Alright, well, you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to enjoy it. So let's pull you back. We can summon another eagle to attack here. Our archers can now move in the city. So can the Zotes. You can drop a regrowth, but we haven't really taken too much damage yet. Alright, sisters can go into AoE fire mode. I think the enemy lord is dead. Not quite sure. Yeah, it's mostly like ground-based troops here. Get a breath attack on them. And summon another eagle here to go attack. Should be good. Alright, archers, let's get you guys moving towards the main city. We have this eagle here, which I believe is actually summoned. You can have to go fight on the ground. Yeah, they're all summoned, so. Looks good. Awesome. So we can get the sisters if we want, just get these little goon squads and go pick off things where we want. So we could just fly over here and dive them if we have the ground support. I think that's going to be army losses. Yeah. The city has taken some damage. All right, so the Druchii capital has fallen to the Wood Elves. Who would have ever thought you'd see that in the campaign? All right, decisive victory. The city is ours. Raising that to the ground is mighty tempting for 17,000 gold. I think we're going to do that. Feels good anyways to get rid of all their technology and say, screw your shit. That's what you get, Malekith. That's what you get for messing with my hard wood. Alright, so now over here we can go to the stand your ground, just max out that red tree, which is a relatively useful ability. And yes, we continue. And now, honestly, we can start upgrading our tree to its final form. And from here we just fall back, honestly. I mean, we could keep raising the Druchii lands, but I don't like the idea of overextending here. You can see they actually took a bit of a hit in their strength rank, which is funny because of our perpetual punishments we've given them. But like I said, I don't want to just chill in their lands and just make my whole campaign fighting the Druchii. I'd rather, you know, expand to other forests and kind of take that approach. Can we win this? Let's give it a try. We have the OP Hawk Riders. Let's see how this goes. We'll see you guys in the battlefield. Right, here we go. Let's get our army up here. We've rinsed and repeated. We know the drill on this particular battlefield. Deepwood Scouts will pound. Dryads will be in reserve until we need them, and that is that. It looks like these Treekin are here. Now, the big breadwinners will have to be the Hawk Riders. We're going to have to take out the Rattling Guns ASAP. So we'll probably double pound the Rattling Gunners, and then we can kind of sweep around and deal with the Warp Fire Throwers. This is going to be a hard one, but Hawk Riders are actually really good in melee against like Storm Vermin type units, so I think that should be a pretty big boon for us. So let's give them the good old 1-2 punch here. That should be enough to really punish that unit, and then we can just focus them down with the archers, and once that's done, you can see, yeah, we can like one-shot them more or less. They should break. All right, that's good. We got to watch out for Night Runners. Really, though, we want them to come up the choke here. Yeah, it looks like those guys are done for, which is nice. We just keep shooting whatever we can see, I guess. Night Runners will be a little bit of a nuisance, but we can drop some shots on them. Deepwood Scouts, once they're in range, can start shooting at the Warp Fire Throwers because they can roast our trees very effectively. You guys, of course, have heard me say that before here in this campaign. And ah, yes, the Dwellers below. How could I forget? Skaven, Skaven, Skaven. So let's get some Dryads to move in and take those guys out. And the Hawk Riders can just pull back. It looks like I did lose one to some of the Night Runners or something. You know, those Glen Rats should break. And the Warp Fire Throwers are getting very low. He's coming around the side, though, which is a little bit obnoxious. We could do some very, very heavy punches. Yeah, we need to kill those Warp Fire Throwers. They cannot stand. Clan Rats are about to break. These are Storm Vermin coming around the edge. And how are those Warp Fire Throwers doing? Okay. If the Storm Vermin all bunch up enough, yeah, some of our trees are taking just one little kind of tickling volley there. We'll get the Hawk Riders to maybe rear charge on these Storm Vermin here and try and break them rather quickly. It's going to be one of our better bets. All right, those guys are broken. Let's shoot at the Night Runners now. They're the next threat. God, Storm Vermin Halberds are going to suck so bad. Let's fly over the army. Let's charge in. And now we need to get our other reserve Dryads and pull them in. Pull you guys back here, you guys back here. And now we need to prepare to drop those big, fat AoE goodnesses here on this blob of Skaven nonsense. All right. What kind of damage is that going to do? Hopefully pretty good. All right, that's some good damage for sure. Dryads can come, but now we need to try and win this particular fight. And it looks like a couple of the Rattling Gunners have come back. That's a shame. The Dryads, hopefully, once they break the Clan Rats, can move into the front. We can pull the Treekin back, because having them fight Halberds really, really sucks. And now these Hawk Riders, one of you can go ahead. Stormvermin halberds though. Oh god, there's so much filth in this force here. So let's shoot these Stormvermin halberds. And we could fly the Hawk Riders over to go punish those Rattling Gunners real quick, which I think would be a good call. We're holding okay. The Treekin have gotten back. The Rats are taking quite a bit of damage. This engagement isn't pretty here. Some of the Dryads will have to be sacrificed, of course. And now we need to hunt down all these like ranged tools and make sure they don't come back in. We're going to lose Hawk Riders here, but we need to finish them off. Alright, so we get those guys. We're still holding in the center. We have Deepwood Scouts providing some nice overwatch fire into the blob. And the Hawk Riders will have another nuke here. Okay, so we shattered them, so we don't need to really play around there much longer. Night Runners should be able to get them with that other unit. And now, do we rear charge here? I don't think so. We could try and pop those Warp Grinders with a little bit of a rear charge. And here you can see the Treekin will hold for quite some time. Alright, we rear charge there, get a little bit of spank, and then we pull back. It's not working. Yeah, the charge is not worth it. We did get the Night Runners over there. They should lose to our Hawk Riders. These guys need to get back, though. And we need to get like one more big fat volley right into the hide of these units here. Right into the center mass. And here it comes. There's the volley. We can pull you guys over here now and get you to safety. As a matter of fact, we might need to go help. Oh, we're losing to those Night Runners? What the hell? That's not good. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That may or may not cost us the battle. It probably will. Although I don't know what chance we had in the first place. Maybe we really got even more cheesy and like kited them around the map. Hard to say. It's not a super important objective, so it's not the end of the world, but hopefully those other Hawk Riders will come back and we can get another volley of Kurnus into the back of these guys right here. So come. Their range units are offline. We still have the Treekin holding. Ammunition on the Deepwood Scouts is pretty good. So let's go ahead and drop this if we can. And we're getting some solid DPS in there, man. Those Rats are getting worn down. We could go for an Alpha Strike on this pocket. Their leadership is shaken. Maybe we can break them here? Let's just try. Let's just go for broke. They're not wavering, which is a problem. So we need to pull the Hawk Riders back. We're out of Arrows of Kurnus now, so it's not as important to like worry about our Hawk Riders' health. And we have some Dryads, which we can pull back now. So let's go into kite mode a little bit, see if we can like compartmentalize this. Yeah, so let's pull back. Use our Deepwood Scouts to try and pick off any of the Skaven. Definitely need to kill the Halberds because they're punishing our Treekin. These Hawk Riders at least did survive, which is nice. Keep shooting these guys. Oh god, we're so slow. Trying to waddle away. These Deepwood Scouts can run this way. These ones can run this way. We'll see if we can like get the Skaven army to split up. So much Skaven armor here though, man. Come on, hustle. Hustle, Treekin. And we're still ripping shots until the bitter end here. So much shield, so much armor. Alright, maybe if we had the garrison with the Wildwood Rangers, this one would have been a little bit easier. Hard to say. Alright, so we're still kiting out this direction. We're kiting here. These Stormvermin are getting a little bit more damaged. We have the Hawk Riders in the back to lurk and cackle. The Dryads are still here to provide some moral support if need be, but I don't think we can win this. Ammunition's going to run out. Things are going to get ugly. So we'll do a little bit of fast forwarding here. Keep kiting back. We can play on fast forward anyways. Can attack you guys again, see if we can maybe finish them off. Nope, not able to get them this time. Dryads are back too. And let's send the Dryads in just to buy some time. And the Hawk Riders have tried their best, but we couldn't get rid of the skirmishers there. Treekin can keep going after those guys. 44 Dryads against a morass of Stormvermin there is going to be pretty ugly. See if we can get us around here actually with these Dryads. These Treekin, maybe we can win a fight here. These are just sword and board, right? So yeah, it's got to be hard, especially with the buffs they get from legendary difficulty. The melee troops are very strong in that respect. Alright, so we're still kiting about. We have some very tattered Skaven chasing us here. Maybe the Treekin can catch them. You guys probably just put you on actual skirmish mode so I don't drop my orders there again. And how are we doing? Yeah, it looks like this whole position's kind of forlorn and lost here. We're getting some damage on the Vermin of the Storm. Vermin on the Storm. Probably a waste of time fighting this battle. Alright, keep pushing. You guys keep doing it. Deepwood Scouts are kiting still. I mean, at least they're softening up the army for, you know, future endeavors. That should be army losses. Alright, GG. Let's go ahead and load back to the battlefield and see what's cracking. So we did some okay damage, but yeah, just the amount of armor was... We had like no AP except the Hawk Riders, who of course earn chevrons, mind you. The amount of damage they do is crazy. So we did earn some chevrons there, and now we're back up to that garrison. Hopefully they just sack it and leave. I mean, the time of Clan Rictus is almost at an end. There's not much more for them here. Okay, they raised it, which is fine. They occupied it, which means we need to go get it back, or else it's going to cause problems. I believe if an ally occupies forest terrain, it's fine. I'm curious to see how that goes with Ariel. Orcs, what's up? I'm good. They are at war with the Dark Elves, which is good. So at least they're a thorn in their side. Do we go and squash the Skaven army and just end Clan Rictus? Probably is the prudent choice. Clan Rictus is expanding. And the assassin dude can come over here and check to see what's going on, because I know there's a Skaven base there, so I don't need to worry too much about that. He's already got all his good abilities he really wants. Yeah, that will hurt our forest health. So if underway, I can get there pretty quick and just run them over. And the Druchii are continuing to get punished here. I could go to the Great Arena, which I believe is a minor-ish settlement. Tremble before the Witch King. Ah, well, apparently not so, man. You're the one who seems to be trembling here. I haven't seen you poke up your ugly head. No, I'm Sporticus. Hey, look at that. Public Order and the Dark Elves are suffering from the Greenskins. Man, it was really worth it to rescue them early in the campaign. Alright, so the ancient city's here. I really wanted to get over there and fight the Chaos Army. Like, really, really badly. We could even just pull back from the Dark Elf lands. They'll probably recolonize. So we pull you back. She can get there in a couple turns and squash the Skaven. Because none of these territories really matter too much. These are just like supplemental territories. It's more about protecting the immediate forest. So we'll go back here. That's fine. Let's do that. And we will get the Beastbinder and travel to the Vale here. Oh, it's kind of hard to see with the freaking vortex flying everywhere. And do you want to recruit any RORs just to polish off the army? The Wild Hunters of Kurnus could be useful. It's 401 upkeep though. Oof. Well, you never know. This Chaos Army could be scary, so let's go ahead here and travel there. The Beastbinder has arrived. The time for half measures is over, Chaos. It is time for you to pay the troll toll for desecrating this beautiful forest. Anna would be proud for sure. Watch it just be like Marauders. Okay, yeah, we'll just for fighting. In the woods. It's just some jank-ass army. My Hawk Riders would like one-shot most of it. Alright, do we take the replenishment? Yeah, take the money. It's fine, and then we will settle the forest here, which will give us a second forest, and it's quite a safe landscape. Okay, it's fine. Acolytes at the Keeper. Beastbinder has gotten some good armor. We have the Opal Amulet. Take that for sure. You need some gear too. Let's give him all the goodies. Magic resist and cause terror, which is good. Now we can hopefully colonize this. Yeah, it's gonna be a little something something, but now we have this Vale here. Cool, so that's one of our chapter objectives. Deeproot's cleared, so now we can teleport in the next 2 turns. We can fly back, actually. That's cool. And since there's no threats here, I mean... Yeah, that's cool. I mean, what's part of this forest here? You'd think, like, having all these would mean... it has no effect on the health. Occupy, raise it, or ally with the owner. Okay, so we'll just ally with the owner here. This is, like, a really safe one. So, Arcane Conduit, we're still not there yet. So we need to put a point in this, I suppose. Yeah, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. No problem. And you... So we can even, like, leave this forest unattended, more or less. The Vale, we need to upgrade it, get it going. It's going to take 5 turns to get it fully saturated to the point where we can start building it up and hopefully having it be beneficial to us. And, yeah, that's right. Get the Assassin. Level 20, Immortality is very good. And Ariel is getting nice and pimping as well with the Greater Arcane Conduit, and Ancient's Protection is also very strong. So yeah, we'll just sit and replenish a couple turns here, and then we can go back. Eldrazor. Ooh, wins magic and hero capacity for Spellsingers +2. Very good. Alright, so that was a successful mission. We've come back here. We'll pass turn now. And see what happens. The Druchii may come for blood, but they're having to deal with the Sporticus uprisings, which is hilarious. And the High Elves hopefully will be able to scourge out the... Yeah, so just becoming an ally with those factions like High Elves plus Avalorn should give us access to all the territories we need to heal that forest up. Forest encounters. Ooh, Whispers of the Deep Wood. Wow, it's all the way up there? Jesus. Let me see where it is. Is it up there? Is it really all the way up there? Jesus, that's far. Well, we just settled it, so we need to kind of heal here for a turn. The Veil is currently healing up. Unresolved encounters, we'll deal with that in time, but I think we need one more turn to replenish before we get too crazy. And the Sisters of Twilight have punished the Druchii. We pushed them back, so I think we just come down to the Ancient City and re-solidify that whole landscape. And how far can we get? Can we get further this way? If we go hard march too, how far can we get? Yeah, even better actually. All right. It's the time to... We have to stay aggressive though. We can't afford to sit on our laurels here. What are these High Elf armies even doing? So Avalorn likes us, which is good. I need to get a military alliance with them. Yeah, they don't quite want that yet. What do they not like about us? Yeah, it's just great power. That's fine. It's improving. Excellent, excellent. And do we have any offices we want to do? Not really. Any Deepwoods action? Sword of Cain? No, we're good. And the Witchwood is getting to the point where we could probably try that ritual relatively soon too. I guess if we get really strapped for cash, yeah, he was going to check that. That's right. We forgot to do that at the end of the last turn there. Well, you know, sacking the Skaven territories will give us some income, and also permanently getting rid of them and, you know, doing all that goodness will be awesome as well. The Scheme of Doom performed by Clan Pestilence. We don't care about the dealings of Southern Lustria. How far are we in this campaign anyways? I think we're on like turn 40 or 50, like in that ballpark, which is good. Good progress. Yeah, 50 on the dot. I feel like this is a campaign you finish around turn 100. It just feels like one of those. All right, so if we world route, can we get... Okay, there's nothing to fear from this Skaven, so we're just going to hard march. Famous last words, huh? All right. Our economy is pretty bad. We have to stay active. Search the runes. I have no time for puzzles. I'm pretty sure they just have a base on here then. We could even like go to another forest too and just like massively expand. Because I feel like most of the threats on this continent are not, I mean, they haven't even resettled their capital yet. He's still strength rank 1 though, which is crazy. I think it's because he confederated the, your boy, what's his name, Malice over there. How strong are you guys? Strength rank 2? Okay. That's good. Unassigned skill points. We have you to level up. Conscription, because we got nothing better to do. Helpful in this area, actually, mind you. And this is our Glade Captain, so we get to have the Onslaught. Looks good. All right, so let's get the Ancient City back next turn to keep our forest happy. And our other army, which is in relatively friendly lands, can go deal with that. And yeah, the Druchii are coming back with what is a Bleak Sword army. Who cares? Who cares? You guys can have that back. It's perfect, because then we can just go back and farm them again. It's creating a cycle of life and death, which is, I suppose, something of interest to the Wood Elves. They can keep pushing, but, you know, it is what it is. The forest lands are a little bit more important to protect. All right, what does Sporticus want? A military alliance. What else can we get out of you? That's fine. Yeah. Oh, no, that's fine. God. Damn it, I didn't mean to click that. It's okay. I'll take the military alliance with them, though, if they'll still take it right now. Oh, no, they took 117 gold. Oh, no. All right, Sporticus, let's go. Military alliance is fine. Because now I can tell him to attack things. With his janky army, he can pressure the Druchii. Okay, that's fine. At least we have some vision over there. We know what's going on. It's funny how the orcs of everyone are the ones who are like super happy to ally with us. All right, so let's move up here and crush this rictus filth nest and keep our forest nice and happy. Let's get there. Wow, really? You're gonna make me fight this? You know, I'm just gonna take the auto resolve and go balls deep because. Okay, we almost lost some stuff, but I just did not feel like it was worth fighting. What kind of gold did we get from that rictus nest there? The forge is lit. Let's upgrade our items. Yeah, he wants me, because when you do this option, guys, it's a temporary upgrade. Although, I guess that's better than nothing, right? Yeah. Take the temporary upgrade, no problem. Gives stock, snipe, all sorts of cool abilities. The Roar of the Forest is for Great Eagle units and also Dragon units, which we might eventually get in this army in the very late game. So I suppose that's okay. And Archerman. Specialist. Very good. All right, so the Ancient City has been liberated. You can go ahead and take this to get some income, I suppose, but goddamn, our income is such shit. There we go, no problem. So our other forest, that army should be okay. I mean, it's a little bit damaged. Now it looks like it healed up more or less. And it looks like, what is there, an encounter all the way over here? How long is it going to take me to get there? Can I even get there? Oh, you can't adopt that stance while garrisoned. Okay. So I guess we just hard march up here. Although I don't know if we have, like, military access with you. Do we? Non-aggression pact. Okay, we do. That's great. So that's not going to cause any problems. I want to ally with her so I can get the forest health. So we'll do this. We'll go deal with that encounter. I think we're going to have to disband some of these really expensive RORs because our economy is just getting tanked, dude. And I don't know if we'll have enough next turn to get it back. Is there any trade agreements or anything I can do? We're going for the maiden. Who wants to trade? Who wants to trade here? We gotta kill that Clan Rictus nest. I suppose staying in the north and fighting the Druchii might have been a more prudent decision. I know they have something at the Moon Shard, so we'll just send him down there in preparation for that. And yes, it's fine. Eyes of Cronus. He may eventually be needed in an army, so that's okay. God damn, our economy sucks. Hot damn. That encounter should help us, though. Again, I think we're just going to have to disband some of these units. We'll do the encounter first, and then we'll disband them. Like the Firebark Elders, we don't need those. This would save us more or less like 1,000 gold here. Well, let's see what happens next turn, guys. We're the Wood Elf Hobos, but at least we have a second forest here, which is now safe at the Vale. And this is good. The Druchii are coming to us, so we can get some fights with them. Polish them off. The Rite of Rebirth should help us too. Once that tree gets up, it lowers the upkeep on all your units. So late game, like, Wood Elves can get bigger by upgrading all their trees and getting the upkeep reduction that comes with the Witchwood. The Defenders of the Great Plan. Oh, yes. All right, well, our economy's loving it. Let's go ahead and world route here.
It is fated.
You cannot adopt this stance in this region? Oh, are you serious? Okay, so we're going to have to, like, just grind through this here. That's a really obnoxious affair. I mean, yeah, we can move past the Phoenix Gate. We can take some attrition in the process. Yeah, that's pretty sucky, actually. I'm almost tempted to just move out of here. We're friends with her. We could just let the encounter fester. It's -2, I think. They'll eventually come, but I should be able to teleport back in time. So I could just move back here. Is this the... Yeah, that's the Vale here, so I have to be, like, right there. I could teleport down to Orion's camp, I think. Let's see. Yeah, once we get in the forest. And then, you know, honestly, we're already at war with him, so I think that's probably a good idea. Because, like, the army, the encounter over there is... It's so out of the way. It's so inconvenient. It's just -1. Yeah, okay. A little bit of a mistake on my part, guys. We can't do the world routes here, so that's pretty crappy also. So let's do a hard march here. And then next turn we can... yeah, look at that. Settlement looted. All sorts of bad shit's happening. Well, we just need one more turn, because then she can go and just start crushing, what's his name? Which will be fine. Witchwood is doing its thing. We could cancel that upgrade, which isn't super necessary right now. It's going to take like 1,000,000 turns to get there. I think it was 15 at first. Like, yeah, whatever. I mean, do we cancel that? Can we reach the Moon Shard? It looks like we can. I'm pretty sure that's one of Tretch's cities. So let's see what kind of gold this gives us here.
When do we fight?
Oh, Chaos Campaign. Auto resolve. Squash him.
They must know
Could just raise it, honestly.
Total
4,000 Gs.
Regrettable.
4,000 Gs, baby. Clan Rictus has not been destroyed yet, but I'm sure they will in due time. And this Waystalker man can go and try and find the other Rictus territories. I think they're up here somewhere. Yeah, we'll just send him over there to go do some hero actions. And here we got our Spellslinger leveled up. We got Cleanse Corruption. What else is useful here? We literally have all the spells that are possible. We could get the other mount options, but Wound is probably going to be one that's actually pertinent. And for you, Assassinate Specialist Training. Just make him better in melee now, because sometimes he will be in melee. And for you, Violent Delights. Very good. Alright, so this whole region is good. We have an economy for one more turn. I'm sure it's giving everyone anxiety. I'm certainly feeling it. And if we can become pals with her... Well, anyways, worst case scenario, we just... yeah, and the Vale will become a settlement here next turn, which will help our economy also. Knights of Calidor. We're going to go get Orion's camp back, because screw that shit. And then the sisters can come up and just punish the Dark Elves again. They're just settling on and going, and we're just literally going to karate chop them all the way back to their trash cans. It's a pretty wild campaign. Our forest is getting to the point where we can almost do the ritual. I think we're at like 300 something in terms of forest health at our main one. But the other forests, you only need 100 to get it, basically, which is nice. All right, warrior send off. Oh wait, upkeep for all units. Oh yeah, hell yeah, give me that. And let's take a new talisman. Okay, speed and ambush chance. It's all right. It's not crazy. So the Witchwood is approaching its final tier, 233, which will give us an upkeep reduction for all our units, which is really, really awesome. So now for you, hopefully the High Elves will just settle that and be happy. We could World Roots here, or we could Hard March, which gets us a little bit further. So we're going to Hard March here. And now it's time for Imric to pay the Troll Toll once again. So we're going to get this army, go into a regular stance here. And we can now teleport to Orion's camp. And Imric, dude, vengeance will be ours. Oh man, I accidentally clicked off the army, which is a little bit annoying. Come on. Vortex is like just cackling at me. Alright, so we can get this back. We can rebuild this forest, like crushing Imric and staying here this time. Vengeance will be ours. Oh, hope you're ready for this, boy. The Hawk Rider Legion descends upon you. So get that. Thankfully, we don't have to rebuild the forest now or colonize it, since we got that. We can rebuild this. And now we can just get the economy buildings here. 600. That gives growth also. We're going to have to cancel our main, the upgrading of our main building. That'll give us 15,000 gold to work with. These are hard times, you know. Yeah, there's 16 Gs. And now we can rebuild this. Let's take that. What else do we want to build here? I suppose all the kindred buildings are really good for the early operation. Although getting a garrison here probably would be smart. Yeah, looks good. Just in case we have to leave, you know. Province is secured. I am so excited to just punish Imric. This is going to be great. Low-X blessing. Yeah, it's shit. I'll get the Great Eagle. That's nice. And for you, let's give you some items if you don't have any. The Eagle's Mask. That's the one that we just crafted, and we can get this as well. What do we want for abilities? Assassinate. I'm sure Imric will love that. What a troll he has been this campaign. Couldn't he have just accepted his defeat? I guess not. He's too pompous for that. Upgrade. And you can be upgraded as well. Arcane Conduit, Life Bloom. Life Bloom isn't a bad one to have. And now the Veil has also been upgraded, and we have a little bit of money to work with there. We could get the Kindred upgrades here, which... Oh man, we're so close. But the thing is, we're going to be fighting like every turn from here on out, so I think we'll be okay. Oh man, I'm living dangerously. Okay, what's going on? Oh, this character. I was like, did I forget something? Yeah, look, I should have gone after that stupid rictus rat. Treacherous foe. High Elves are being very tame in these lands. They have a couple armies here, and they're not really doing anything. Yeah, it looks like they're just marching back and forth between Val's Anvil and... Hey man, let's be pals. Hell yes. Let's trade. Give me the money. We'll get a big economic spike right now. Oh, perfect. They just came into range to be crushed. This is like a dream come true. Yeah, settle it. You're all good. We're coming for that booty. We're just going to push you right back to the north. And from there, I mean, yeah, the Sisters of Twilight could honestly just farm the Dark Elves for the rest of this campaign. We'll see. We'll need to meet our armies up at some point to get the Ariel with the main force. Whispers in the Wood. Oh, lovely, an encounter there. Okay, well, now we're getting trolled pretty good. The Cursed Forest encounters, because we can't teleport around that quickly. Okay, so let's go here.
They will know order.
Finish them off real quick. Very nice. We can Lightning Strike to get a penalty on them. Let's farm them up. And we'll definitely occupy that, raising it. Chaos Corruption's very low here, so I don't think that'll be an issue. And turning off taxes, of course, very good as well. Trade goods, and let's get you going. And aha, we have enough gold to survive another turn. I love how this is playing out. Shielded the Forest. We don't really care about any of the melee stuff. This is good. Yeah, diplomatic relations at this point in the campaign, that's useful. Forge. Let's just leave it so we don't damage our item in the long term.
Why do you favor my fool sister?
And in 1 or 2 turns, so there's an encounter forming here, and there's one right here. I don't think we can teleport back there anytime soon. What's the cooldown on it? 1 turn? Okay, that's not bad actually. So we can like karate jump back there, but then we might lose this forest again to Homeboy, which would suck pretty bad. Let's see if we can even teleport back there next turn to resolve those encounters. Next turn we can. Okay, that's fine. Something to consider. So we're really going to be bouncing around back and forth. We can't reach any of these cities. Orion's Camp will have a garrison next turn. And hopefully we'll be able to hold its own because of the buildings I built. But anyways, we can't do too much here. So best bet is probably just to chill in the city for now. And Orion's Camp upgrading, no thank you. And I think we just got to pass the turn. If only I could get out of this war with the Druchii. That'd be nice. Anyways, let's go explore for Tretch's lands. He's probably here. So we'll go search the runes here. And we're going to have some steady income from fighting Dark Elves for a couple turns. It seriously feels like a Horde campaign. Like the way your economy works. Just like always poor. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, we got that ability to get the relations with the elves, which probably should have done earlier. And you can see we do have some friends here. So fighting the Dark Elves will help us unify with all the other elvish factions, because nobody likes them, obviously. The Exiles and the Heck have been very loyal allies this entire game. The Dowie here have been trying as well. What do they want? I mean, I could become friends with this guy. You know what? We could take that approach. Sure. Is there anything else we can get out of you? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I just paid them 100 gold. I thought it was the other side. Damn you, dwarves! Age of Discovery. Ooh, this is good for us. Now we can start trading all wild-like. So we get wound on you, and for you, we could just keep making you decent in combat. All right, let's keep squashing the Dark Elves. Clarkarond is next. The Banner of the Eternal Flame is here. Oh, okay, so do you have any really pertinent quests? Not really. Wants us to get the Sacred Pools, which I suppose I could do at some point. But like, I feel like it's hard to economically support all these different forests.
This is a thin joke.
Well, Clarkarond hopefully will provide some money. Probably not much since they just occupied it. And let's occupy it. Gives us replenishment on the way up. And some of them have trading goods too. Yeah, which is nice. Cool. Look at that. We're not at negative 4,000 anymore. We're at negative something or other. Let's go ahead and turn off taxation here, which it shouldn't be taxing me. We can go ahead and delete that one and get the one that gives the proper goodness. The Witchwood is healing up rather rapidly. Well, only a net of +2 per turn, but we haven't had any forest events or anything like that. That's actually nice. We got some good items here. So the Reforged Bow, we don't want to give you that. Opal Amulet, and we can give you the Crown of Command, both of which are relatively useful. Basic armor, we have that, and we have the fire resistance. Ah, low funds, I know. I'm quite aware of our predicament here. We're so close to being financially stable. And it looks like we have all the really, really good ones up here. Take the speed for Elven units, it's not bad. Okay. Waystalker Man. Endurance of the Oak. Very good. So now we can port back, I believe. We can't quite reach anything here, although it looks like we can reach that building here, which would probably be somewhat lucrative. Yeah, 6,000 sack value, that's good. So we could just go and sack that real quick and then port back up to the other forest. We could port back there now. The Vale is pretty undefended, so colonizing that again would be a pain in the butt. Let's see what this place looks like right now in terms of its garrison.
I am ready.
The garrison is decent. We do have that defensive building. Could that defeat Imeric's army from before? Probably not, is the problem. We have the Tree Man, we have some archers and whatnot, but can I reach this is the question, because if not, I'm going to have to really, really cut back on several things of note. That's going. We could delay the main upgrades here at the Vale, although that's such an important upgrade. I guess if we can't make the distance to this, we can do that. We really need to resolve those encounters too, though. Alright, Orion's Camp has no chance of healing. And I guess teleporting over there will let us reach that encounter right away. Right? Oh, but then we have 5 turns. Okay, it looks like our buff wore off, so we can't go back there anyways. Okay, that simplifies our conundrum here. So let's go here. Attack the city. Should be pretty weak. We should get a fair amount of gold for it. Very good. We have to continue the siege. That's a shame. Yeah, that's right. We don't have any siege attackers, so we'll continue this for now. And now we do have to cut back on something. So we'll go back up to this settlement here. To the Vale and cancel the building. That'll give us some time. So we'll pass turn. Pass turn. And I believe we've dealt with the Druchii up here. We pushed them back once again. And we did have the Age of Discovery. So now it's time to trade. If there's anyone we can trade with. Nope. Looks like we're all good. All good in the hood. So hopefully we can get Avalorn to be our allies. And then, you know, for me, it's always such conquest. I could have done the same thing with Imric earlier. I was just so bloodthirsty, you know? Yeah, Lithanar, what do you want, man? What's up? Can we throw a non-aggression pact in there too? Sounds good. I think I just gave him 100 gold again. God damn it! Slipping it past me. The Dark Elves are responding in force, but they don't realize the wrath that's about to come down on them, that's for sure. We have allies. Rictus, of course, is not among them. If that is a Rictus building, I think I'll go there instead of pushing the Druchii. Just end them, dude. Just put them in their trash can once and for all. All right, top knots, all you boys. Wins of magic for all armies and hero capacity for spell singers. It's very nice. Forest health +1 per turn, all own magical force. Ooh, yeah, and diplomatic relations with high elves too. Okay. Sounds golden to me. Oh, yeah, it's fine. We can search this. I can afford it. Yeah, all right. Hotek's column is here. So we have some filthy Skaven trash that needs to be taken out. Yes, I can be on. It's fine. I think this is the last bastion of the rats here. Let's see how many bases they have left. Yep, 1. Okay, that'll deal with them once and for all. All right, time to pay. Time to pay, rats. Oh, yeah, give it to me. Looks like the elves were trying to take it, but weren't strong enough. It's okay. Don't worry, though. Your big sister is coming to help. And let's go ahead and raise the hell out of that 21,000 gold. Hell yes. We're back in business, and we can let our allies take it happily. It's fine. The forge is lit. Let's upgrade some items. We don't want to lose the equipment upgrade, so we'll take that option here. All right, so what do we want to go? I mean, so we're level 37. We're not going to be able to get like everything juicy we want. So Wanderers of the Forest isn't bad, since we're kind of playing Horde mode style. Rictus has been defeated. Stupid rats, once and for all. Waystalkers. Endurance of the Oak. And you're level 30, which is quite sweet. They're pretty good in melee too, so it's definitely not bad to get them going that direction. All right, so we are set financially for now. The Ancient City of Quintex, we can go for the one that has Untainted. Let's try and stabilize that region, which would... It's like the money goes so quick, you know? It's just like real life. You get your paycheck, then it's just gone. And here... Whoa. Trying to click on the city here. Auto-resolve that. It's fine. I mean, we could take like 0 losses, but I don't feel like sitting around here. And we will occupy this. Clearing it is definitely nice. +5 health. And then what's cool, that lizardman will settle it though. Yeah, and then it won't provide health to my forest. Our little outpost here can, there's no untainted issues here really. So we'll take that one. Everybody's leveling up, man. Upgrades for you, upgrades for you. 19. Fleet Finger. Glade Singer Lady. Part of me wants to just put him on a Great Stag. It's just such a cool freaking mount. But the Great Eagle flying above is just so powerful. And Ariel's leveled up also, and she is becoming an even more pissed off Forest Lady. We don't need to upgrade any of those other abilities, so I guess we just do... Yeah, the Berry Wine is a really good one. Awesome. Orion's Camp. That's pretty cheap to level up. I think that's worth starting. And the Veil, we could start the upgrade on the Veil as well. I don't think it was that much. I think it was like 3,000 or something. And hopefully we can get back there in a couple turns and salvage that. We could even build a new army there, but God, our economy is just such trash. I suppose if we, yeah, look at all this. I mean, this will help us. 800. Which one will give us more money? Yeah, this will. Is there anything we want to build here? No, nothing that's super necessary. Upgrading this, it's 14,000. I mean, I guess we could start that process, but then I'm probably just going to cancel it. But just in case we're fine, I'll start the process. And we'll see what kind of money we can get here in the next few turns. So we'll pass there. All right, elves, colonize your new territories. I've so charitably cleaned up for you here. See, that's kind of like, that's always an annoying thing about campaign, but in this particular campaign, it's so nice that you can, you don't have to give a shit about provinces, you know? Why is there still chaos corruption here? It should be going away soon. Public order stabilizing. Maybe have some issues elsewhere. So yeah, we'll keep farming the Druchii. That encounter needs to be dealt with also, though. Last defenders are doing their business here. And now we should be able to Tokyo drift on over here. And yeah, the Dark Elves getting punished yet again. Oh my god, and head-to-head, that would be so freaking funny. Alright, so let's move over here. While staying right here, just to see if there's an army there. If there is, we might want to proceed with caution. Doesn't look like it. So we can move there, auto-resolve, and then we can just basically occupy it to heal up our army. Hopefully we don't lose anything from this. We shouldn't. Yeah, fine.
They cannot remain a threat.
Very good. So we're going to start getting some money again from pushing these lands. And we can go, Untainted isn't really an issue here. Growth for adjacent provinces, we don't care about. This is the more aggressive one. It gives you raising bonuses and stuff. Level 36, it's going to be nice once they max out so I can stop having to click all these buttons. Specialist. And you're level 31. For your temper. She's got to have pretty good stats. Yeah, look at that. 74, 50, 500 plus weapon strength. That's really nice. And the Witchwood is leveling up. Hopefully our economy will have some semblance of normalcy soon. Down here, this forest, obviously. Yeah, can we become allies with Ariel yet? She's got to like us at this point.
Welcome in my court.
Not enough. It is improving, though. It should go up to 49. They, of course, condemn the great power.
You stand before the
How about the High Elves? They should like us, too. Not as much. Trade agreement would be a good start. Yep, there we go. Very good. Eventually, that forest should be able to heal up in that way. And we'll pass turn. I don't know where Imric's going to come from. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Yeah, we have our little character here who we forgot to give orders to once again. He's been pretty good to us. We can send him into Druchii lands to keep an eye on their armies. And our main forest, we definitely need to secure the ancient pools. Oh, look at this. Foreign trespasser. Oh, it's because of the vortex. I always forget about that. So your boy Cetra, he wants a defensive alliance. Let's go ahead and cancel that out and see if we can get a military alliance. Yeah, I'm good. He doesn't own any of the forest lands, so I just dislike Imric so much that I didn't even think of like becoming his friend earlier instead of like just brute forcing my way through like we're doing now. Oh yeah, well, we're only at minus 2,000 now. All right, that's fine. Let's just keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them dark elves rolling, ride. Looks like they didn't even resettle their capital here, which is hilarious. I don't mind if I do. Raising it, you know, we'll occupy this because I don't want their little miscellaneous armies. And this one actually gives me some income. Yeah, look at that. Wood elves are learning to use port cities. What does this world come to? Is there anything else here that we want? This is, yeah, all for melee stuff and treekin, and this is for dryads and kind of those type of units. Nature self, public order and growth. Nah. Let's get the items. Forge is lit once again. I don't want to lose all my upgrades on my items I've been developing this entire campaign.
I want one too.
All right, so our economy is, you know, it's holding on. The Java people down here, he doesn't want a peace treaty anymore, so that's another place that we could go and get sacred pools, I suppose. That he's got his clutches in those. So the campaign against Imric must continue. How many territories does Imric have? See, he would not take a peace treaty. It looks like probably just these 5. 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, it's just all, I can see all of his territories now. Orion's camp is upgrading. We want to turn off taxation here because we get no money from it anyways. Moving through this terrain is not likable, but it needs to be done. So I think we can just get like right next to the city, which is fine.
Spellweaver.
Cool. The assassin dude can circle back here and just basically deal with any Druchii agents, hopefully. You've done your piece, and looks like we're good. And we might have a rebellion here at the ancient city soonish, unfortunately, but we'll see if the Untainted is able to subside in time. If it gets taken by rebels, it is what it is. We can't, like, be moving back and forth. Oh, come on. Please be some sort of an alliance. Okay. Yes. So that's important because it will start buffing my forest, because she owns a lot of the heathlands there. Tic-tac-toe wants some of this action. On aggression pact, sure, man. Allies are welcome. Allies are certainly welcome. What the hell is that? What the hell is this? That better not be a good army. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to run all the way back. I feel like I'm pulling my hair out here in this campaign. As much as I'm enjoying it, mind you. I do enjoy this campaign a lot. Okay, so you are a crappy army. Okay, where did you come from? Oh. Oh, I knew I should have occupied that. Filthy Skaven. Okay, that force is maybe beatable with my garrison. Probably is, actually. So not a big deal.
Inseparable.
The Dark Elves, we could go to the Great Arena and just conquer that. Let's just freaking stomp all over their lands here. Look at that. They're like getting rickrolled by chaos too. And you, who does not have a siege attacking unit, is there any RORs we could recruit? Oh, that's nice. Oh, 2 turns. God damn it. Well, I guess we might as well begin the siege anyways. Oh, okay, it's not a walled city, that's right. I didn't even check it. Occupy. Yes. The Great Forest continues to grow. And there's no corruption here really, so we'll just go for the standard multiplicative option. Immortality. Take it, it's yours. And let's keep going down there. And Ariel's level 20 now. We don't need to worry about Immortal with her. I'm pretty sure if she goes, she just comes back, which is nice. What does this do? Yeah, looks like a nice little terrible and beautiful Galadriel up in here. And yeah, looks like Emmerich's being slowly forced back. Who else is he at war with? Oh shit, yeah, Emmerich is sandwiched between a rock and many hard places. I could recruit a lord here real quick just to salvage that situation, but I don't think it's necessary. Dark Elves here will get karate chopped at the Great Arena next turn. And our agent is running up as well. We always forget about him. He's just... And I keep forgetting to change the speed to the quicker one, but... We got kindreds all over the place, which is great. See if the Druchii try and take that little garrison, which has been the focal point of this campaign. Yep, they're going to try. Okay, I think I can win this. Yeah. See you guys on the battlefield in just realized. This is the one that doesn't have the Hawk Riders, so I'm pretty much screwed here. We'll still try, of course. We'll give it our all. Gonna go out swinging. We got reserves here. We do have the advantage of the choke, obviously, and the Wild Riders can cause some disruption, and maybe I can lure away like part of their army. What are these things? These are the Crows of Cain, so they're no slouches. Deepwood Scouts will certainly hurt pretty bad. Those are what, Blackheart Corsairs? Might as well start shooting at them. We can reach them. So we're gonna try and get like part of their army to come over here, and maybe like we can loop around and get on the artillery. We're not sure. Something to shoot though is the Sisters of Slaughter. They are actually pretty scary. And thankfully this bolt thrower is going to be given to us for free. And it looks like we did lure something to chase us. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it's one of the characters. Alright, so we're shooting in. Sisters are taking some damage. Dryads need to move up and get ready to actually fight the crows when they come in. Yeah, looks like they're going. Where are they going? They're thinking about it. And the bolt thrower is almost 100% dead. Once we get that, we can move off there. And the Crows of Cain will be attacked here by the Dryads, and we'll pull back the Deepwood Scouts. Treekin can charge into spears, unfortunately, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And it looks like the Crows are now taking some fat damage, which is nice. Move forward some Dryads. Oh, we do have the Shadow Coil here. Yeah, I don't know if we want to use that. It's fine. And Deepwood Scouts really getting picked off by these freaking guys. That's quite annoying. We'll cycle charge here. Oh, actually, never mind. There's a bunch of Corsair bows. Let's run back and just keep them like away from the main fight, if anything. No! And what do we want to be shooting? Can shoot at the Sisters. Looks like the Crows of Cain are shaken and are definitely getting wrecked by the Harpies there. We have some Corsairs down in the low ground, but so far this fight's going pretty well, actually. We might have a chance. Yeah, it's probably doable. Corsair, what are these? Regular Blackheart Corsairs? Okay, we can charge them. We actually have the downhill advantage there. Crows of Cain just being absolute raid bosses. Need to finish off those sisters. We get a hammering charge into the Corsairs. We didn't kill too many models on impact. Now they're starting to take some casualties, which is nice. And the crows have been defeated, which is nice. Excellent, excellent. So do we stay in sustained combat here and finish them off? The Blackheart Corsairs are getting very, very danger low. I think it's probably worth it until the Master gets into combat here. And then that is going to be changing the dynamics of that battle. Very good. So let's pull back. Looks like they're wavering. They only have 10 models left. We need to go get that Bolt Thrower crew again anyways. Kind of keep them from getting into the pocket of the fight. Can send in some Dryads just to buffer. The Treekin are really, really doing the work of the gods here. Those guys are just holding their own. So let's get the Bolt Thrower crew. Make sure to shatter them this time. We have a Master chasing us. And can we kill that Master? I don't know. Let's see what kind of value we can get in that trade there. Oh my god, the freaking Crows of Cain came back. Jesus. That's so annoying. Alright, so Deepwood Scouts can just move over here. And they can shoot in the process. And how are we doing in that fight? It looks like it's going pretty well. I think the Master is actually losing it. The Wild Riders, of course, are not slouches in combat. And we can keep shooting into their units on the low ground here. It looks like we won this. I suppose the characters weren't as strong as I thought. Let's lure them away. Yep, that's fine. Come out and around. Continue to hold our high ground position. They did some damage. Let's see. Yeah, not too much actually. Mostly the Treekin and the archers, I suppose. Alright, let's charge you. And this Master we can like try and lure into open field. And as long as we get our charge bonus, we can... Oh, it looks like he healed somehow. Okay. I don't know what witchcraft he used or what dark god he sacrificed to, but worked out pretty well for him. Yep, missile fire coming in. Sisters of Slaughter getting wrecked. This Master's getting shreked as well. Corsair handbows get destroyed. Now we can charge into the back of this formation. Actually, I think this is, we can go after him a little bit. It's fine. Very good. So now we need to bunch up on the Masters for sure. Just try and like blob up on them. Deepwood Scouts don't have too many great targets, but all the Dryads can move forward at this point. Yeah, looks good. That Master is alone, so we can turn and fight him. Fight him as well. And get you guys to start shooting against the character, which I think will be the prudent choice. Alright, looks good. Treekin can go start pimp slapping that dude as well. Probably should come back though, honestly. Treekin will be better pinning that character in. This Master over here is just barely holding on. We got a surround on him, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill him. I don't think they can beat all the Dryads. Wild Riders are doing a good enough amount of damage to justify leaving them in combat. So now we can move over here. We can have some Dryads chase you down. Which looks good to me. They are broken. That Master is broken as well. Yep, finish off that dude. Keep fighting the good fight. Come on. Looks like the Wild Riders are just routing off the battlefield, which is fine. Oh, I'm being draw-kited. Deepwood Scouts. Should be in group 1. Okay, if he wants to come over here and fight, I mean, that's fine as well. Those Dryads will kick his ass. Lord is going down, and we've held off the Foul Druchii. Sadly, though, they'll probably just muster another army in that position, and I'll have to deal with it in due time. Can't really chase anyone down. I don't have the speed, so we'll see you guys in the battlefield or the campaign map in just a second. All right, the battle is won. Let's take the money, of course. You know, we're the peasant nation here, so we have to take what we can get. That Dark Elf army shouldn't be much of a threat for the immediate future here. And do I see Dark Elves up in the top left as well? Oh god, their dread fortresses are encroaching on our borders. Who would have thought they would be the great foe? Although I suppose I could have befriended them and you know, maybe treated them a little bit better. Although it looks like honestly they're... Oh yeah, look at this. Avalorn is taking them apart. Oh yeah, you go, girl. For good stock, and look at that, we get some bonus experience. All right, I don't know if we're needed up here anymore. Dark Elves look like they're actually getting wrecked. The Sporticus thing, too, probably punished them. Yeah, so we got Druchii over here on the shores. They're attacking our Greenskin allies, but... Oh, yeah. Gormog, dude. Gormog is not messing about here. Am I really needed up here anymore? I mean, maybe we just karate chop them a little bit longer. We actually have positive public order here. This army is not going to be able to deal with my garrison. The Vale is still under threat from those encounters, so we need to get an army up there. But not before we deal with Imric, because I am not going to be trolled by him any longer. So we can't quite reach him here. This will be a pretty quick stomp, though, once we get out to this region. So let's move over there. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we could just chill here for now and just go by it turn by turn. Okay, spells are done. We can start going down Blue Tree to get Lightning Strike here, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go ahead and do the the aggressive one. We don't really care about ambushing with this army, to be honest. And now the Sisters of Twilight have also leveled up. We have Nature's Salve. We don't need to worry about that too much. We'll take the upgrades there, and it looks like they're all sauced out and good to go. Could take Grand.
If we must.
Could karate down Grand. We could even raise it and just let our allies take it. Harganeth is going to fall too. So she's our ally now. Let's see if we can get a trade agreement. Very good. So let's go ahead and take a look at this forest here. So if we go to the Vale, you'll see that these are now helping us because our allies control them. So who controls the Reaver's Mark? Okay, so we need to become friends with you a little bit more if possible. And I also have to hope that Avalorn doesn't get confederated by the High Elves because that'll pretty much ruin it. But now we do have positive forest health, which is cool. So at least we're going to net some there. We only need to get the other forests to 100. But really, I mean, the Druchii, what can they even muster here? Probably not a whole lot. It looks like Avalorn's going to kick their butt. I think he's fighting them as well. Yeah, we don't need to have an alliance with him. But I think we could head back, honestly. I think we've punished the Dark Elves enough. We can head across the lands to intercept the Dark Elves on the coast here, but it looks like our Orc allies have got that under control. So maybe we just head home. And in heading home, we can then go conquer the Lost Pools with this army, since we're relatively secured here, and you can go up north and keep an eye on any Druchii armies that are coming. You know, I don't feel like muddling about in the snow the entire campaign. I hate snow. All right, so I think we're good. Let's pass the turn. And we'll have a couple more turns here. It'll be quick. We're gonna deal with the Imric territories, and that will make that forest actually like grow and be prosperous. And I think in the next episode we can complete the Rite of Restoration, or the Rite of Rebirth, or whatever it's called, the one that we need to beat the campaign with. We'll see. So Bone Clubbers, I have no idea. It might even mean all of our forests get attacked and whatnot. I actually have no idea what it does. Alright, let's take the enchanted item. Yeah, it's not that good. It's a pretty crappy item, actually. So the Veil will be upgraded in one turn. Our economy is almost positive. You know, things are looking up in the world. And our conquest of the Dark Elves has put a temporary halt on our economic ambitions. Yeah, it looks like they're just raiding me and trolling down here. So we can go deal with them. How far back can we go? We can actually reach there. That's good. Thankfully, our other army, though, Beastbinder, who's been a great ally to us this whole campaign, has been able to keep the aggression going, keep the pedal on the throats here of the foul Imric.
We fight for
do this.
the forest.
And, okay, do we raise it? I think we just raise it. We don't care about this. Although now we're going to take attrition, I think. Desert attrition? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. No problem. So, assassinate. Let's max that out. Let's get you maxed out as well. What do we want to do with you? Yeah, we're just getting the endurance of the oak. Like, I want to recruit more characters and stuff, but I just feel so freaking poor. You know? I just feel like a beggar.
Victory woven once more.
Is there an encounter here? Oh, is there an encounter that I'm not seeing in this area? I'm looking for it. It says there's an unresolved encounter. Maybe this is it. Anyways, we'll find out next turn. Let's pass. Look at that economy coming back, guys. Serious business. Yes, a decisive victory indeed. We don't need the Plain of Tuskers. It's not one of our forest heathlands, so there's no point in really taking it. Hopefully we can still reach Antok next turn. Imric hasn't put up any resistance yet, so I would imagine he's being circle beaten by the Tomb Kings. The Warband of the Hound has fallen. Khemri, our good bony friends to the north. I really need the High Elves to like me more, though. I guess we'll just keep beating down the Druchii. That should do the trick. Yeah, we can't quite reach that. So we're about to have a rebellion, actually, at Orient's camp. What, really? I guess I should have had the taxation turned off, huh? So how is the garrison at Orient's camp? Should be pretty good. Yeah, that can deal with most rebellions, I think. So we'll just continue pushing along. And that's good. Should be at Antok next turn. We can occupy that, and hopefully, what is the issue here? Corruption, provincial instability. Oh, it's going to be close. Yeah, no, we're still going to have it. Now back north. Yeah, we need to get to the Sacred Pools just for the sake of the quest, because it does heal up the Witchwood. Unlocks the next stage towards the campaign. Oh, look at that. I think we got enough. So Witchwood... Let's see. No, we still need 300. Okay, so that's just our objective. If we go to the pools, it'll give us plus 15, which is nice. Although that's certainly in hostile lands. And how are the sisters doing?
So bored.
They're coming.
So impatient.
Yeah, the Dark Elves are trolling about with this random stack of theirs. I really feel like it's not worth my time to go after the Druchii based on here, but it does prevent them from marshalling random armies. And it looks like Sporticus here. We can have him go try and finish those guys off with his weird troll hybrid army. Lithanar rocking a pretty decent force as well. Specialists. And for you, milady, I tip my fedora at thee. Get the extra armor. Doesn't hurt. So we could come home. We could teleport and do the sacred pools, which probably would help us speed along the campaign. So we'll do that. And now the assassin dude can try and take out this character here. 48% chance. Hey, finally you succeeded. You failed every single time, but that was a great success. And the imminent rebellion at Orient's camp will come. Let's pass the turn and see what's happening. Let's see what's cracking. Yep, there it is. Little Wood Elf rebellion. We'll take Imric's territory here, and then from there we can go back and deal with Orient's camp. It'd be a shame to lose it again. I could even hard march back this turn. Maybe that's the prudent choice. I think like letting the rebellion fester for a turn or two would be fine, but any longer than that, yeah, Kassabar is being taken out by someone too, probably Tomb Kings, which is fine as long as Imric doesn't have it. Aha, the heart of the jungle. Fools have. Yep, looks like the Bone Clubbers tribe are glorious allies. Most unlikely of allies, mind you. Cooldown for all spells. That's good.
An impossible
Yeah.
path.
Okay. So we take this out. We do need the money, so I think that's probably the prudent decision. Imric, good night, sweet prince. You will not be missed. Let's occupy that. It's not going to give us too much. Public order. Yeah, man, we're tight on money right now. We are tight on money. Untainted here isn't really an issue. Yeah. Growth in the adjacent provinces will help. You're level 20 now. Kassabar will fall. So many cool abilities. Rain of Spines is probably good for the reload time on all those characters. I totally forgot to get that earlier. And now we just need to head home and deal with that rebellion. Probably need to cancel a building somewhere just to afford it. We're about to get Orient's camp upgraded again. And the Vale here is also slowly getting its way. Like I said, we only have to get to 100 at this particular encampment here. So that's good. And I think the sisters are the only ones who haven't done anything this turn. Yeah, all right. So open branches. We're about to max her out, it looks like, level 39. Oh, it looks like it was maxed out. I was like, wait a second, I don't have any skill points to use here. I've been recording all day, so it's like, I'm getting to that delirious point. So I think this is actually probably more or less a good place to pause for now. What we'll do is go here. What kind of an army is this? Okay. Luther Harkin's going to give that shit up right now. We'll just go auto-resolve against Luther or fight it. So this will be a good spot to end. So we will teleport to the Sacred Pools. Hiya! And now it's time, Luther. Ideally, these toads would make peace with me, but it looks like Kotep is bullying them so bad anyways that they're just going to be done for. We can go to the Sacred Pools. Yep, we got to do it. Luther, sorry, man. You got our territory, and we can't have this shit. Oh my god, look at Luther's haggard-ass freaking army here.
We fight for the forest.
It's fine. We'll take that, and now we can occupy it. Because it's the Sacred Pools, which is going to be giving us the next... Yeah, you can see here we get the gold, we get the deep roots cleared, we get the witchwood, we get all the good stuff. So let's level up. We're level 40 now. And I think we have more or less everything we want. I could get the... No, that's literally just for units we don't care about using. We have all the good stuff. Bow and Blade. I mean, this one I suppose isn't bad. The percentage-based combat stats there. Oh, this one's super high level. Oh, God, it's so good. We don't have any kindreds here, though, so we can't build the good stuff quite yet. At the very least, we can build a garrison. And that will be it. Looks like the Druchii are coming to recolonize. Hey, look at Malekith's still alive, so we'll have to teleport back. But the Witchwood should get a pretty big spike there. You can see we're almost at the maximum territory, which lowers upkeep for all of our armies, which is quite solid. I still don't think we can afford to... Yeah, this one we're developing.
How could I?
We have to deal with the rebellion. We just have to get Kassabar. These little Dawi up in the hills, they don't like us, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, the assassin guy can try and halt their armies, kill some characters maybe. Assault the units, yeah. We'll just pull back. We'll keep an eye on them here. They're going to be able to reach us, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So we'll get the garrison again. I've learned my lesson. And I think that is it, guys. So thank you for joining. It's certainly a fun, very tumultuous episode, but I feel like we're starting to make some really good progress in the campaign. We will be able to do the ritual here soonish. And then that unlocks our unique building, which gives us immunity to all attrition, missile strength for all armies. It's super good. And then we just need to get one other forest. So to win the campaign, like I said, we have to... Oh, Clan Molder died. That's great. We just need to complete 2 rituals. So 2 forests. Whichever ones... The Witchwood will get to 300. We'll do the ritual. And then whichever other forest we get to 100 first, we can go there and complete another ritual. And then we fight the final battle. And we win the campaign. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. We'll see you in episode 7. And you guys take care and stay safe.